Everyone at Albemarle High School knows what a big impact Maya Winterhoff has had both on and off the court. Recently, I sat down with her to talk about this past season and what she hopes to accomplish next. We'll start with an easy one. What's it like to be the GOAT of Albemarle volleyball?
I wouldn't know if I'd say that, but it's like the coolest thing ever. Like I know I'll never get an experience like this again in college or in club volleyball, so this is the coolest thing.
No, but seriously, lots of girls have played volleyball here. What do you think contributed most to your success? How do you explain it to yourself?
Honestly, I've just been like playing sports for like a really long time, so all the other sports that I played have helped me with volleyball. And then also just like volleyball is like the most fun thing I can do. Like if I'm not playing volleyball, all I want to do is play volleyball. So just like every time we have a game or practice, it never feels like a chore. So it's just kind of having that like passion for it that just makes it that much more fun.
It seems you've always had a fair amount of success in sports at Albemarle. But over the last few years, our girls' teams have especially dominated in sports, volleyball, field hockey, soccer, swimming, cross country. What do you think our female athletes are why do you think our female athletes are so successful in relation to other sports?
Oh yeah, I think our school does a great job of giving female athletes the best opportunity they can compared to the male athletes. And then I think also just the girls at our school are just awesome people on and off the court. And so I think that just helps them within their sports to just do the best they can. I think like Charlottesville's just done a good job, but I really think just our school has given us the great opportunities to further our female sports.
That obviously competing at such a high level comes with sacrifice. Can you talk about the things that you've had to sacrifice being a student athlete and being as successful as you've become?
Yeah, I've definitely sacrificed some time with friends and just like free time in general, but definitely not as much as you'd think, just because it doesn't feel like going to practice or going to games or traveling and doing all that stuff. It doesn't feel like a sacrifice to me at all because it's just what I love to do. So I definitely, sometimes I'm like, wow, I feel so busy, I don't have a lot of free time, but in general, it's really not. It doesn't feel like a sacrifice at all, and I think that's why it's so much fun to do, because it's like there's nothing I would rather be doing.
Aside from that kind of satisfaction of like having a passion and winning, obviously, what is it to be a student athlete to you?
I think it's really cool because you get to represent your school, whereas if you're just an athlete for something, you're just kind of playing for yourself and your teammates. But when you get to play for the school, it just feels like there's just that much more of an impact. It also just keeps you focused and helps you to know what you're working for.
As an athlete and just as a person, what do you hope you exemplify?
I just hope I kind of am the person that parents want their kids to be when they grow up. Not necessarily just like a super good athlete, but just even more so just like as a person off the court. If they see me like cheering on my teammates when they do something well, or if I'm having a bad day, just still staying positive and trying my best. I think that's what I would really like for them to do, because I know that's what all of those girls do so well. It's not about what they do within their sport, but it's what they do outside of their sport. And so I just think that it's so cool that they're able to make such a difference totally aside from sports. And so if I can do anything like that at all, that's the coolest thing ever.
Aside from sports and with sports, what do you think is next in your career athletically? And what do you hope to accomplish at the next level?
Yeah, so I am going to play at App State next year, and I couldn't be more excited for it. And so I hope, even if I don't make nearly as big of an impact as I did here, just during my 4 years that I'm there, if I just help the team out just a little, whether that's on the court, getting kills and getting blocks, or if it's off the court, just helping the team stay positive and stay focused and mentally prepared for everything that comes with being a D1 athlete, then I've done my job there, and that would be totally worth it. So just really anything that helps the team to be as good as they can be.
Well, congratulations to you, Maya, and thank you so much for this interview.
Of course, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no problem. I'm Courtney Elhart for A-Town Today Sports.